Thank you. We look at different types of experimentation. This is big now, creating personas. Many companies do this. They create artificial computer developments of a 15-year-old schoolgirl and what, if she was living in Spain in 10 years' time, what would she want? Or a 35-year-old man living in America now, what does he want? Or in 2 years' time, what will he want? And they create these models, and they create these artificial personas, just like you have in sort of games, these virtual worlds, and they experiment with them, and sometimes they can be very useful. Ethnography, of course, is well-established, fan-based, participatory design, and we emphasize the importance of, if you're going to lead and innovate, you've got to have good brand experience. What are you having now? You're having a brand experience. Maybe you're thinking, when's he going to shut up? I wouldn't blame you. But you're having a brand experience. Good, bad, or ugly, I don't know. But brand experiences are important. And the masters of brand experiences will be people like Red Bull, etc., etc., etc. They know how to create a good brand experience. Certain airlines have brilliant brand experiences. Virgin Atlantic is believed to have a good brand experience. Thank you. We look at all these other areas as well, different types of innovation, leapfrog innovation, blue ocean strategies, much overhyped, but nonetheless quite interesting. I explained to students how my own business, the actual School of PR which I run globally, is a blue ocean, because I deliberately said that we don't teach public relations, we teach reputation management. Automatically, I removed thousands of competitors because I changed the name. There's all sorts of ways you can teach students how to move a business forward. And we look at different types. We concentrate particularly on Skype, Apple, BlackBerry, eBay, and we look at how they've developed innovation. We link it up finally with entrepreneurship. And I think it's fair to say, and I think the EU's been quite successful at this, its mantra is very much developing entrepreneurs. That's what everyone wants. And entrepreneurship is linked to leadership, it's linked to innovation. So we teach people the concepts of entrepreneurship and intrapreneurship as well, which is slightly different. And we look at things like disruptive technologies and how you can use them. Finally, we look at, or we try and give the students the necessary skills to be innovative. Business is a mindset. I've taught many people from Eastern Europe, and I think it's fair to say, I don't think it's unfair to say, that if you teach people over a certain age from Eastern Europe, you'll get a very, very different viewpoint than if you teach people in their 20s or 30s. The mindsets are very different. I know this in Russia, I think this is fair to say. Over the 50s and under the 30s, you're looking at almost different worlds in the mindset. Now that's true all over the world, but it's particularly true in areas of the world which have undergone rapid change in the last 20 years. And we like to teach students basically different ways of putting things together. Have you ever considered putting this with this? It may seem stupid, but that's how you keep trying. That's how entrepreneurs work. They put things together which no one else would have and see how it works. Serendipitous associations. And we get them to experiment and fail. Nothing wrong with failure as long as it leads to success. So these are the ways in which I certainly teach them. We're interested in energizing, inspiring them, making them uncomfortable with uncertainty, and ultimately what we want them to be able to do is to adapt and survive. Because let's face it, although the world is getting better, in some ways it's getting tougher in a way which our parents and grandparents didn't experience. Our grandparents would certainly say, this is easy, this life is easy. But it's tougher in a different way. And I can't quite crystallize why it's significantly different. I suppose it's the amount of knowledge and it's the amount of competition and pressure that people are under. And the feeling that you don't have a job you don't have a job for life. And that's a problem, and that's an insecurity. And we need to create students who could deal with that. So that's roughly what we do. Thank you very much.